standing here among my yet to be sold British vehicles that have been very interesting influences in my life. My 2012 DBS, I paid $92,000 for it back in June. I put down $18,500. I financed $79,000 and pay $1,000 a month for it. It was a $300,000 car new. It is not that today, and it is an excellent value for money vehicle. I love this thing. One of 13 in the world in this color. Just sitting here, parked, plugged in on a charger. Then we got my Land Rover LR4, also plugged in, sitting on a charger. I'm waiting for the title so I can sell that one. I'll take a big loss when I sell that truck. I love this thing too, but I don't need two SUVs. I don't need two SUVs when my wife actually ends up barely driving SUVs. I thought that she was going to be driving our Explorer quite a lot more, but because she doesn't, I don't need a separate SUV. This goes bye-bye, this goes bye-bye, and I dump all my money into that Murci that you're coming to learn about on this channel. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Arun Kumar, and I am the driver, and you're watching Driven Diary, episode 79. Driven Diary is the documentation of my life as I build a billion-dollar automotive service business called Driven Auto Care. Driven Auto Care has been around since 2023 when I bought this shop in Fremont, California. And today we have 3 locations. We just opened our 3rd this week in San Ramon, California. So we're expanding through the Bay Area, building the highest quality automotive service customer experience that exists in the United States of America today. I'm very proud to be building this business. I love the team that I have with me. And these videos are designed to document the entrepreneurial process. I've been recording videos on this channel since I bought this shop. So if you want to see what it's been like for the last 80 weeks or so, please go ahead, go back and watch these videos. Now, in this week's video, I'm trying to sell this car. I fail. I am very sleep deprived. I'm very pessimistic at the beginning of the video, but as you can see through the week, it gets busier in the shops, and I'm empowering my team, my managers of all 3 locations, to really step up, and they're doing so. And I love seeing the progress and seeing what these guys are getting up to in terms of driving more business into their shops. So I'm very proud to see what we're doing there. I also run another business called Driven Performance Advisors. I've had that since 2018. It is my consulting business that is sort of limping along, and it is taking up a lot of time for me right now, and it funds my life. That's how I own the cars that I own. That is actually what makes the money in the background while I am building up Driven Auto Care. But it's starting to wear on me. It really is, and you can see that a lot in this video. I'm staying up late pretty much every single day last week doing consulting work, and that does wear on you. So, nevertheless, I accomplished some pretty cool things. I got to achieve a childhood dream that you'll want to stay tuned to see what that looks like. And then towards the end of the video, I get lost at a car show on Saturday night in my Murcielago. So with all that said, let's get to the video. Monday evening, very long day, as part of a very long handful of days, feeling quite behind on all of my work, but getting it done. My to-do list remains quite long for tomorrow. That's it for today. Day 2 in San Ramon. It's getting busy, looking good. Tuesday evening, and I will keep this short. I am sleep deprived, stressed out. The shops have inadequate car count, low sales, morale is low. And being tired and hungry and lonely means I am very little help to the situation. But I am trying to do what needs to be done to continue to increase our demand for our services. It seems that the economy is slow and consumer confidence is low, and that is preventing us from driving as much demand as we're used to. But that said, I'm very satisfied with how I spend every day right now. Between taking care of my son, wrapping up consulting work, and building the shops, feels great what I'm doing every day. That's all for now. Wednesday morning. I did something today. I achieved a goal I've had for a very, very, very long time. And I could have accomplished it a long time ago, but I just didn't. I had other things that took priority, and I didn't do this. And what that was is my parents paid for a lot of international travel for me, and I don't feel like I was always the most grateful for it when I was a kid, although it did shape me very much into who I am today. All the trips to India for family, spending a month in Morocco in high school, going to Europe multiple times with my parents. I've been around a lot, and there was a time very recently in my life, 8 years ago yesterday, eight years of continuous sobriety from mind-altering substances was yesterday for me, where I tried to end my life. I thought I was so worthless as a human that despite everything that was invested into me, that I wasn't worth having a life anymore. And now, I have this dream car and a very good life and kids, and I haven't said thank you as much as I could. So I did something today that I think says thank you in a way that I always wanted to, which is I bought my parents business class, or at the time first class, business class tickets to India. They already had a trip booked, and so I called the airline and upgraded them, and it's expensive to fly around the world in business class, but I hope they enjoy the trip, because that was very meaningful to me. I think it is very special the first few times that you get to do that, and it meant a lot to me. So I hope it means a lot to them. I know you guys watch this, so thank you for raising me. Life's pretty good despite everything. That's what I was saying last night too. But I just had my birthday, just had my sobriety anniversary. I'm 30. I'm 8 years sober. I have my Murcielago. I've retired by 30, not even close. But thank you guys. That's all. Fail. Gotta find another way to sell it. Friday morning. Yesterday I drove about 100 miles between all the different shops, and that was fun. Going to all the shops, seeing every single one of them busy. Things are looking up. I think I have been quite pessimistic or worried for the last couple months, and I feel something turning around in my head, which is great. And just in time, the St. Ramon shop has huge volume, and although the customers aren't used to buying big dollars from the shop, the fact that we have a big customer base to start with is pretty awesome. Now I'm trying to balance my workday, staying up late working after putting the kiddo down. I slept in a little bit today, hence I am doing my walk in the morning instead of the evening, because I can lift when I get home this evening. But I feel like I'm running hard, but finding more trust in my team, more leverage. So overall, things are going well today. I miss driving my Murci. I'm not driving it enough. Don't know where to find the time to drive it. You saw my DBS did not sell on Cars and Bids. P-car market seems quite optimistic about selling it, so for better or worse, I'm listing it there. If that doesn't work, I am going to try to trade it on something else interesting. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think that's all I got for now. This is the Lamborghini life. You have photographers stopping you in the parking lot of a car meet when you're trying to leave to take pictures. They're very cool pictures. I'm excited to see what he's doing here. He's got a good concept of drag lighting and long exposure going, but I'm stuck here until he's ready, which is okay because I can get a little bit more up to temp. All right. Sorry, I admit, I should have filmed the next thing that happened, which is the photo shoot. Then I got to leave the car meet, and I got to do what everybody in a Lamborghini V12 wants to do, which is send it in first gear up to high RPM and make the crowd go wild. That car is a great crowd pleaser. I love it. I love how much attention it gets. I am a pretty good Lamborghini owner, I guess you could say. I enjoy it quite a lot, despite the fact that that car has broken on me just a couple times since I've owned it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, please leave a like so you can help us show up higher in the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss next week's Driven Diary. And if you have any questions or feedback, please leave a comment below. So until next week, I hope you can go out and continue to build your own automotive dreams and stay driven.